Alright guys, so we're going to be removing the clutch today. I went ahead and removed some of the covers that were here. Pretty easy. Two 10mm bolts and one Allen key. Pulled that out, obviously pulled the seat out. And I released on the brake, there's a couple of springs holding it in place. Drop it down. And then I removed all the bolts around. I started at this lower bolt and went all the way around to here. And the reason why I tell you that is because you want to mark all the bolts like that. So start here and go all the way around. As you can tell, they're different sizes. There's one big one and a couple of other ones are, pretty big, and then two smaller ones. So you start with this one and you end it with that one. So the two lower bolts are the two smaller ones, which at the end up being the two bolts that are here. So I start here, and that'll help you, not putting the wrong bolt in the wrong place. Your plate off. You want to start removing all these bolts before these are going to be holding the springs in, the tension springs. So before you remove them completely off, you want to make sure every bolt loosened. Okay, so you go and you do it like in that formation. Start here, go down, go here, go here, go here. You cross them over. So you loosen all the bolts first a little bit, and then you can just remove them completely. So it'll be something like this right here. So that's what you'll be removing off. Put it there in the bottom with the rest of them, and just keep removing that, and then you'll be able to keep going to access the plates. Alright, so once you have this guy out right here and all the bolts, move all your clutches out like I've done right here, and you want to inspect them. And I see I have all the new ones inside, the oil already getting nice and lubed up. What I'm using is this type of oil right here, which is going to be really good because of the rating that it has, the JSSOMA rating on the back of it. So that's good for the clutches, and you can actually run it in the oil too, on the regular. I mean, it's obviously the same. It runs in the same. So it's good for the clutches, good for the engine. I use the 1540, especially in the summertime. Maybe if you're running the winter time, then you want to go back to the 1030 or 1040. But summertime, and that's the only time I run mine. So that's a good oil. If you warm it up, it'll be good, and it'll make the clutches work good. So anyway, inspect the clutches. And if they're okay, then you go back with them. But if not, you got the new ones right there, and you can go ahead and put them all back in. And I tilted the bike that way. There's no so the oil that's in it right now, which is new, it's gonna stay in there. But that's it. It's pretty easy, guys, and just pretty just if you just follow the guidelines, you should be able to do it, no problem. And put it all back together. No need to go pay for somebody to do it. All right. Once you got that done, then just go ahead and put your clutches back in, one by one. That's so. So you got the little shield. I mean the little metal plate, and then the clutch, metal plate, clutch, and just put it back just exactly how you pulled it out. After that, you're gonna put this guy back in, and then you put all your springs back on. Alright guys, so you're going back in with it. Make sure we put starting with the plate, with the clutch friction plate, and then the steel plate, and then friction plate, steel plate, all the way through. No judder spring, and it's 8 plates total, one of each. So at the end, the last one's going to be a friction plate. Starts with the friction plate and ends with the friction plate. And then you put all your bolts back, and then what you want to do is you want to tighten them up in a cross section, 9 foot-pounds. That's basically it. Once you have it all nice and tight at 9 foot-pounds, then you're going to go back with your cover. Alright, well there she goes. She's done. All these little bolts, you put them at 9 foot-pounds also, and you crisscross them basically. So if this is the bolt you start with, down here. So you take your bolts in the same way that you put them back in. You start here, go all the way through, put all the bolts on. Once they're on, with your hand, put them in a little bit, and then use your tool to 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, like that, crisscross. But obviously not 25, 9 foot-pounds. So you want to hit it up in 9 foot-pounds. And that'll be it. For now, that's what I'm going to do because I got some other work to do. I got an exhaust I'm going to be putting on and a bunch of other stuff. But hopefully that helps. If you got any questions, you can post them and we try to help you. So it's self-explanatory, guys. I mean, you could, basically the TRX450 is going to be very similar. The way the clutch, because it uses basically the same packs, but a little bit different inside. But if you follow this, you should be able to install it yourself and have no problems. Okay, see you on the next one.